We learned a lot about Amiri.
That's
you know,
right.
Amiri Baraka from you.
You're gonna come around me without.
So every time, listen, when you are my president, I'm gonna give you props. I don't give a damn who in the audience. I'm gonna give you props, brother. But to my far left is my oh, man, this is my brother right here, man.
Do it,
For real,
do it
man.
all,
Yo,
baby.
classic hip hop artist. All right, put it down. For real hip hop, y'all. For
That's
real
right.
hip-hop.
Right here from the bricks.
Right here from Newark, New Jersey, Brick City. And he and I, man, we both went to Newark Tech High School together. All right?
Terriers, baby.
No doubt. Terriers, no doubt. For real, man. You know, but this is a good brother, man, doing great work in his hometown. He's back.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
I can't say he ever left.
Nah.
You know, but he,
Taking it to another stage.
just on tour. But he's back
taking it
doing
to another
good work
stage.
in
That's
the city
right.
of Newark.
Good
real
work.
man, for our people, for Latino people, for oppressed people. Let's give him a strong round of applause.
That's all.
For our brothers.
Do it all.
Or
better known as you.
No doubt. No doubt. Absolutely. Dude, we glad you're here, brother.
Yo, thank you guys for having me, man.
Absolutely.
Shout out to all of the powerful black brothers in the building, man.
man.
And happy Father's
Yes.
Day, man.
Yes, sir.
Happy
Yeah,
Father's
we
Day
all
to
definitely
everybody
were
out
carrying
there,
that
man.
cross.
That's what's up. That's
For
what's
real.
up. No doubt. No doubt. And to my immediate left is my comrade, man, a soldier.
Right. That's right.
You talking about somebody, dude? When you talking about stopping the violence, right? I mean, I'm serious. When you think about that phrase, stopping the violence,
peace
right,
in the streets.
This the brother right here who will go on those blocks. I'm talking about in the heat of
it up.
battle. Turn it up. You know what I'm saying?
Turn it up.
Get folk to put the guns
right.
down, man. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother right here,
Right.
brother Sharif. I'm in Hotep. Let's give him a strong round of applause. Power, no doubt, man. I'm glad y'all brothers here, man, for real. All right, and let's get into it, man. Let's talk about this very important program that's going to take place tomorrow, Saturday, 3 o'clock at the Terrence Ballroom, right down on Broad Street. All right, at Symphony Hall. By the way, Symphony Hall, man, been getting
That's some drama.
Yo,
That's some drama.
what's going on, Symphony Hall,
That's
man?
right.
I mean, you have
All
folks.
in
Somebody couldn't stay in the lane. That's right.
Marquee.
Not the whole sign.
No doubt,
That's
no
right.
doubt. Actually, they knocked down the marquee, the marquee, right?
Yeah,
They
it's
knocked it down.
just-
But before that, somebody did graffiti
They
all
need
over
some,
the
they need
front.
some cosmetic surgery.
Somebody, and thank God we got a good brother, man, Baraki. He sent his people, they cleaned it up, man. But somebody did graffiti all over the place.
Yeah.
All right. Now look. Now before we get into it, I'll be remiss if I don't get into. Oh, no doubt, brother. Dude, listen, we'd be remiss if we didn't honor and recognize the principal organizer of Kings Killing Kings, our brother.
Shout
So
out
we want to give you we'll put the ball in your court. We want you to
Right.
introduce our brother,
Hey,
our very
man.
It's on
special
the
guest.
line. That's right.
Shout out to Mysonne the General, man, out of the Bronx, New York City, man. I just got off the phone with him maybe about an hour ago. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it, but he did plan to come. And it's just a great thing that he's doing all around the country.
Absolutely.
Man. My son he's a soldier. He fights for us. And when I say us, he fights for black and brown people and people that are oppressed. And what I love about it is that he is what hip hop is.
Yes.
You know
That's
what
right.
I mean? He is what hip hop looks like
Yes.
grown up.
Yes.
We all have done some things that we would not like to speak of in our youthful years, but myself and my son and people like him,
Right.
and Hakeem Green
That's
and
right.
others,
Yes.
and Killer
Yes.
Mike and
Oh, yes.
David Banner, and
Yes.
so many
Yes.
other good brothers.
Right.
We are what hip hop is, man, and he is bringing his mission, his brand to Newark, New Jersey. He had the opportunity to build with our great mayor Raz Baraka, and let him know what he was
Right.
doing with the Kings Stop Killing Kings March, and he's bringing it to the city of Newark, New Jersey. Everybody tomorrow, at the sound of my voice, man,
Right on.
tomorrow,
Sound the drum.
3 p.m.
Yes.
Come out to 1020
Light up,
Broad
light up.
Street, Terrence Ballroom, which is right next door.
Don't come at 3. Be there at 3.
Yeah, be there at 3,
Yeah.
man.
Malcolm Town.
Which is right next door to Symphony Hall. And we're going to go in there and build, man. We're going to rally, and then we're going to take that march on down to Military Park. And when I say, everybody. I'm talking about get all of the guys from your block, get all of the guys from your street, your cousin, tell a friend to tell a friend, and just come on out. And don't worry about, you know, a lot of times, you know, when you go to the hood, you know, I'm from the West Ward, man. I'm from 19th Street and South Orange Avenue, in between 13th and 1 Deuce. Right. And a lot of times when you do things like this, the brothers who are involved in the mess, they don't want to come because they feel like it's really just a trap for them. You know, they really, I know to speak on this, they
save space, y'all.
They really feel like that it's only a plan
y'all
to
on
get
the
pictures
edge,
of
just
tattoos.
space for y'all.
To get pictures of tattoos,
right.
Get pictures of their faces, get pictures of the cliques they're rolling with. So they don't want to get involved and they don't want to come.
Break it down.
You know, I just ask that the city and all of the powers that be, if you really want this to be successful, let's go out there and think about building, not about capturing.
Right.
Let's think about building and uniting and getting the ones who are involved in the mess.
Step back, to get out the way, and let peace have a chance. That's right.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So 3 p.m. tomorrow, 1020 Broad Street, man. Mysonne's Kings, stop killing kings. Hear me again. Kings, stop killing kings, man.
This is y'all.
There he is.
Yeah, we got
what up, Mike?
What's going on? This is your march. It's not mine. I'm just lending my voice, man.
Word, man. That's right. It's our march, man. You no doubt, man.
Right.
No doubt, man. Go ahead and tell the people about it, Mom. And everybody, man, in the sound of my voice, Newark, New Jersey, this is your boy, Do It All, Do Pray Kelly, man. I want to introduce y'all to the creator of the march. And he's going to tell you why he created the march and why he's bringing it to Newark, New Jersey. My homie, my brother in hip-hop, my brother in this fight, Mysonne the General from the Bronx, New York. Mine, what's good?
No doubt.
What's going on?
Let's get a brother a round of applause.
Yeah. That's how we do it over here, son. That's how we do it over here.
Thank you, man. I'm honored. I'm humbled, you know, to be able to bring this march to Newark, man. When Rashad hit me up about it, I was like, you know, let's do it. You know, the essence of the march actually started in honor of Nipsey Hussle's passing.
Yes.
You know, when I looked at all of the elements of what happened during his passing, when you look at the caliber of individual he was, you look at how he passed, you look at he lost his life at the hands of another king. You know, when you look at all of these elements, it made me realize that, you know, we had to do something different. Like, you know, when we say the marathon continues, it's not just moving in the essence of just his entrepreneurship. It's moving in the essence, and when you look at how so many of our brothers lose their lives in our communities, and you know, and how many of us constantly are losing our lives in our communities at the hands of brothers and people who look just like us. You know, and I said to myself, I wanted to create something, a movement, not just a march, but a movement, and I wanted it to be more of a family reunion than just a march or a rally. I wanted, because I realized that when you identify someone as your brother, when you realize that this is your family, when you realize that the person in your community that lives next door to you is somebody that you should love and protect, and you should value, and you should uplift, and you should want the same things that you want for yourself, then you don't want to kill them.
Right.
The likelihood of you doing any level of harm to that individual is very low. So I realized that we've taken the neighbor out of neighborhood, and we just say the hood. You know, everybody has become individuals. Everybody has become each man for themselves, and I'm just like, nah, that's the poison that the system and everything that was created to do was to separate them. You know, so this march was created in the essence of continuing in marathon and in the legacy of Nipsey Hussle. And I said to when I first did it, you know, it was supposed to, all of us were supposed to do it, Meek Mills and the Big U and all of the guys that did it, but everybody started doing respective things in their own communities that were great. You know, Trade the Truth, everybody started calling truces together and bringing gang members and sets that had never been together. So I said to myself, you know, we have a bigger mission. If each one of us who has a level of credibility in his own community, who has a voice in his own community, can unite his or her own community, it can be bigger than us just doing one march where we bring, you know, a bunch of different people. So I did it, I started out in the Bronx. You know, it was so successful. We had different gangs, we had different sets, different cliques from different neighborhoods, from different states, different cities, just all come together. And, you know, and they had a picture with all of the different sets, the Latin Kings, the Bloods, the Crips, the Nietas, and all of them tied all their flags together in unity, man. And that was just something that showed what we can do when we put our minds together and we unite and we understand what the enemy's plot is against us. So, you know, bringing it to Newark, we look to have the same result, man. We understand that each one of these communities are dealing with harsh realities and have been dealing with them for so long. But the first part of rebuilding the community is rebuilding the unity. You know, the first part of rebuilding the neighborhood is putting the neighbor back in the hood. Is identifying each other as brothers and uniting. So, you know, that's what we want to do. Shout out to Rod Farad. Shout out to a bunch of other community leaders and activists who I'm actually partnered with because I'm just a visitor in Newark, you know, and I just wanted to be able to bring the brand, be able to utilize my voice and my platform to uplift what it is that's going on in your community, and hopefully, indefinitely, bring forth that unity, and, you know, and establish a level of brotherhood that needs to be established in the state.
That's what's up. No doubt. No doubt. Absolutely. Right. Yeah.
Well, several things that just we got to build on that. Got to build on it. First, we need to say thank you, young warrior. Thank you, right? Because what you're doing is actually reinvigorating work that some of us have been putting in, certainly in this town, for some years. We've got some serious work that we have put in the name of peace in the streets. But every now and then, you need a breath of fresh air or some fresh energy. Sometimes just to change the atmosphere a little bit, right? And the tragedy, of course, that comes against the backdrop of tragically losing our little brother Nipsey, right? And at a time where we had this wild spate of violence going on right here in the hood. Now, we're not where we were when we started shutting streets down every 155 straight weeks several years ago, Sharif. But when it happens, it is still bad. It is still traumatizing our whole community. That's right. It is still hurting, you know, everything that we're trying to do and set off. So you come at a time when we needed a breath of fresh air, some fresh energy to help put to peace some of these fires that are going on right now that got our community on edge the way we haven't had it in a little while. So for Newark, for our mayor, right? That's right. The great leading son of hip hop and of struggle, right? Who's got this working. He's got us working on so many levels on this. We thank you. And for those of us in the trenches, I got a serious trench cat right here sitting to my left. Bashir, Akinyeli, and Sharif. I'm in Hotep. These are two of my best soldiers, little brother. I want you to know what I got in the room with you. And that's what's going to be in the street with you and be in the room with you tomorrow, all right? So we amped up. We're proud of what you're doing. We want to see you continue to sound the drum and do that in any other city that you can break ground in. And you know you need help. You know you got love. You got support. We got your back here in the city of Bricks.
Well, I'm honored, man, to walk alongside of brothers like yourself. Do it all. You know, I've always been a fan of just not only his music, but the way that he's always represented the community and for our people. So just being alongside of you and being able to utilize whatever I have to amplify the work, like you said, that you've been doing for so long. You know, I would be remiss to not acknowledge the fact that I know that there's a lot of work that's been going on in your city for so long, and that you guys have been on the forefront of that. You have been leaders, and you have always done that. And I'm just happy that you're allowing me, you know, to utilize my voice alongside you to bring, like you said, to bring us out here breath of fresh air, to reinvigorate you and what you're doing, and re-amplify what it is that you've been doing. So once again, thank you for allowing me to do this.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you for coming out, man. We appreciate it, man. So everybody, at the sound of our voice, man, 10:20. We got the great Haqq Muhammad.
Right.
Muhammad from Mons 25 just came in the building.
Yes,
he
sir.
will be in the building with us tomorrow,
Yes,
man.
sir.
But everybody under the sound of my voice, I know Sharif about to put it on y'all, but
Yes.
everybody under the sound of my voice, 1020 Broad Street, the Terrace Ballroom, right next door to Symphony Hall. Tomorrow, Newark, New Jersey. Be there at 3 p.m.
Malcolm time. Don't come at 3.
time,
Be there at
Malcolm
3.
time.
It's
Be
free.
there at 3 p.m.,
Free.
man,
Not-
so we
no
can
fee.
build with the great brother, Mysonne, and all of the good people that are coming to represent our city on his behalf and on behalf of what's going on in Newark, New Jersey, man. Thank you to Raz Baraka. Thank you to All Politics, our local radio. You know, we're going to have a great time out there in building and trying to find answers, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's right. That's right. Peace, family, because if it's not us, then who? If not now, then when? You know, it's our time, man. We thank the General, you know, Mysonne, for giving us that inspiration again, and that information to get in these streets, you know, because it's not just a Newark thing, a Bronx thing, like, you know, we're the same family, you know what I mean? This is our people, you know what I mean, who are dying in these streets all over America by the hands of each other. You know, and I'm glad you recognize the greatness of us, you know, in terms of kings killing kings. This is what our people need to see and need to understand, you know, because we have become the new KK. Because what's the new KKK? Kings killing kings.
Go ahead,
You know, that's us today. You know,
Go ahead,
because
Sharif.
see, the
Go ahead.
enemy of our people, the real KKK, didn't look at us as kings. You know, he looked at us as the end.
Haqq,
you
you
know,
just blew up the mic.
As the end of our people. But he knew who we were. He knew we were kings. We just have to know and understand that this is who we are. This what makes this rally, you know, and march and meeting and discussion and plan of action so crucial and so important in this time, because it is our time. It's our time to get involved, and time for the black man to wake up, clean up, and stand up.
That's right.
We can no longer play the
ahead,
sidelines
Bashir. Teach,
and allow
teach,
for
teach.
these things to
Go ahead.
happen.
Teach,
man.
teach.
We didn't get this far on our own. We didn't get this far by just laying down, doing nothing. So we're faced with a problem like we haven't been faced before. But we have always showed our resilience. We have always showed our self-determination, you know, to accomplish what we will. When our people, you know, were faced with some of the harshest conditions unimaginable during our 400-year journey of slavery, you know, we had ancestors like those of Nat Turner who stood up for us. We had ancestors like Harriet Tubman who stood up for us.
Go ahead. That's
who
right.
were not
Teach,
afraid.
teach.
Say the names.
You know what I mean?
Teach,
to
teach.
fight for our liberation
Teach.
and our
Go
freedom.
ahead.
You know,
Teach.
so we didn't get our freedom just by, you know, singing. And,
That's right.
You know, we were
We ain't
swinging
hug the
and
freedom.
we were
That's right.
fighting. So now we face with each other, family, with us killing one another, you know what I mean? And we have to come up with that solution to stop it by any means necessary, whatever cause. So no matter what the naysayers out there saying at rallies, what a rally gonna do, what a march gonna do, and what this gonna do, what for sure what is not gonna happen is doing nothing begets nothing. So if you don't do nothing and get involved in what the change that's happening in this city and in this country, because you can see that, you know, it's happening all over America, family, all over America, these things that happen to us. But here in the city of Newark, our brother Mysonne in the Bronx, and throughout the country, black men are waking up and standing up and cleaning up and doing something about this violence. And this is what we plan to do tomorrow, family.
What time?
We need every black man in the city of Newark and in the tri-state area
That's right.
to be in Newark, New
Care about this
Jersey
issue.
at 3 p.m., 1020 Broad Street. We need you to be there. If you
ahead.
call yourself a black man and you live in the city of Newark or the tri-state area or the sound our voice, you need to be there, black man. You need to be there. You need to bring your family there.
Right.
You need to be a part of this movement tomorrow.
Grab somebody out of your neighborhood.
That's
too.
right.
Your
Yes, sir.
neighborhood,
Every black
not
man.
your hood, but
Yes,
your
sir.
neighborhood.
Right.
Yes, sir. And
You got it.
I
Go
just want
ahead.
to say, you know, in psychology, there's a term that they coined called bystander apathy. And bystander apathy happens when a person sees something happening, but they don't act or respond accordingly because they think that others who are around or maybe present are going to do something.
Go ahead. Teach,
And that's
brother
why
Master.
many
Go
of
ahead.
our movements, our revolutions have never really gained traction because there always been a select few, a few who stood in, who fought, who stood up, while the rest of our people suffer from bystander apathy. They felt that because he's doing it, she's doing it, I don't need to jump in. And that's why today, when our people are being brutally attacked or attacking each other, you have many that are stand by with a phone and watch and record, and they won't jump in to assist or help because they see others, and they think that those others are going to jump in. So we cannot continue to have that type of mentality or that thinking, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has given us a very clear interpretation of this scripture, where he said we all know that the heart doesn't think, but when it says as a man thinketh in his heart, heart represents the core. So what is the core of your thinking? So we know that if you don't know what was, you can't know what is, and you'll be ill prepared for what is yet to come. So in 1832, at the Virginia House of Delegates, a Caucasian by the name of Henry Berry said, "We have, as far as possible, closed every avenue by which light might enter the slave's mind." He said if we could extinguish their capacity to see the light, our work would be complete. They then would be on the level with the beasts of the field, and we would be safe. We know that they have been successful, but our teacher teaches us that he who gives the diameter of your knowledge prescribes the circumference of your activity. So we have to change and reorientate our mind, because again, as a man and woman thinketh in your heart, so is he. So if you think you're a nigga, then you'll feel like a nigga. If you feel like a nigga, then you'll be a nigga. And I know our beloved brother Tupac Shakur said nigga represented never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. But it seems like today we're always ignorant and never getting goals accomplished.
Brother Minister.
We are the only people that wear construction boots 24/7. And in the summer, don't build nothing.
Come on, son.
We pray, brothers, that you come and be with us tomorrow at this rally, at this march. It is very necessary. Why is it necessary? Because a report was done by an organization called the Kids Count, and they discovered that from 2012 to 2016, young black men from the age of 15 to 24, there was over 122 homicides just in the city of Newark, New Jersey.
Go ahead, brother.
Young men from 15 to 24,
Are y'all taking
over
notes?
122 homicides in the city of Newark, New
Are y'all
Jersey.
taking notes?
So that's why it is imperative that we have this rally and that we have this march. I'll close with this. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan taught us that no leader can want for the people more than the people want for themselves.
That's right.
So it doesn't matter what Brother Sharif wants.
That's right.
Do it all want. I want. The mayor want. Brother Mysonne want. If our people themselves don't want it, then we will not get it.
Go ahead, black
we can
man.
come,
Teach.
we can
Go
talk,
ahead,
and we
brother
can
minister.
inspire you.
Go ahead,
but
brother
our
minister.
people must ultimately get up and do something
That's
for
right.
self before it is too late.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
we look forward to seeing
Turn
you
it
all.
up. Turn
Like
it up.
pow.
We look
Power
forward
to
to
the
seeing you all
Turn it
tomorrow.
up.
All right? You all know the address. Terrace Ballroom, Symphony Hall, Broad Street, Kenneth A. Gibson, Boulevard that has been renamed to. So brothers and sisters, we don't need any sideline Monday morning quarterbacks. All right? Come get in the game. No investigation, no right to speak.
Go ahead.
All right?
That's what I'm talking. Go ahead.
Sounded like sound like a panther.
No investigation, no right to speak.
Sound like a panther.
Well, I'm just saying, our people are accustomed
Yes,
not
sir.
to doing research, but he
That's
searched and
right.
she searched.
That's right.
We never look at things ourselves. We only quote what he searched and she searched.
That's right.
Because a lot of us are too intellectually lazy to pick up that book to do some investigative reporting. So many times we hear things and then we just regurgitate what we heard without any facts.
Go ahead, black
But
man.
whenever an unrighteous person brings you news, then you ought to look carefully into it, lest you harm a people in ignorance to be sorry for what you did.
Go ahead.
So many of our people don't believe in the gospel. Gossip. More like it. You know what I mean? They ain't talking about what Jesus, they talking about what I heard.
Go ahead.
So, we just got to be very clear. Because one of the problems that we are facing in our community is misinformation. That's why a lot of murders happen. Because we are misinformed. You understand? You thought it was him when it was her. You thought it was her when it was him.
And was none of it
Yeah,
important.
so we got to be very, very
None
mindful.
of it all.
None of them.
Yeah,
That's
we gotta
right.
be very, very
That's right.
mindful and very, very cautious today.
Right.
So, thank you, everybody.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
So we look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Come be with us.
Come be with us, man.
And just a side note, I was in the studio with Brother Do It All
Yo, it was a pleasure to have
Oh
you in
man,
there, man.
he got some
Pleasure.
classic material.
stuff.
Got that early '90s feeling.
Yeah, I
Yes,
ain't playing with
sir.
him,
Light
huh?
on the 808 and the snares.
Yeah.
You understand? Heavy on that boom back.
Yeah, man.
We need that.
Oh, they flashing
Yeah.
back
Oh,
now.
come on, man. Come on, DJ Ronnie.
Oh.
Yes,
It was
sir.
We got some testosterone flying up in there.
Dude, Haqq don't know nothing about that.
Bruh.
Don't be surprised.
Do It All got some
Hey,
classic.
man.
Yes,
And
man.
don't let Haqq fool you, man. Oh, man, he got some great ideas. Some great, man.
It's our favorite student minister.
Man.
Yeah,
No doubt.
Brother Do It All got a classic coming for you
Thank
all
you,
in the
Haqq,
city of
man.
Newark.
For real,
So we
man.
waiting on it. Brenda's son.
That's right.
We can't wait to
Brenda's
get
son,
it, brother.
man. Appreciate
yes, sir.
that.
We can't
For
wait
real,
to get
man.
it. We want to
No
thank
doubt.
Brother Mysonne as well again
That's my
for his
guy.
diligence
Thanks,
and continuing this rally, this march. He did it in New York. Now he's
Yes.
bringing it to Newark. We
That's right.
appreciate you, brother, and we love you.
Right.
And we pray that God protect you and bless you.
Indeed.
We really do, brother. So thank you.
No doubt. No doubt.
Thank you, and I appreciate you guys, and I look tomorrow. Thank you for the prayers, thank you for the support, and however I can be of service to you, just to carry the torch and uplift the voices of the incredible messengers and those out here to fight for our people and their men. So I'm just honored to be able to walk in with you, brother.
Thank you, brother. We
Right. Thank you,
appreciate
brother.
No, thank you, no doubt, no doubt. I just want to let folks know this is the All Politics and Local Radio Show, the number one political hip-hop radio show in America, y'all. No doubt. We broadcast right here on the campus of Newark, all right, Rutgers University's Newark campus, at the powerful radio station WRNU. All right, we stream it
What
live.
noise is powerful? I can tell y'all some stories.
No doubt, no doubt. We
That's
stream it.
right.
We stream it
Say
live
that.
every single Friday,
Right.
6 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. All right, and we're honored to have a very special guest in the building right now. To my far right, of course.
Our favorite student minister.
No doubt, our favorite student minister,
I'm just your brother.
Minister Abdul Haqq Muhammad.
Brother.
All right, he's the minister, the local. He's the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's representative right here in the city of
That's
Newark,
right.
right at Muhammad Mosque number 25. All right, and we got also, our elder now, brother Zayid, you elder now, brother. Our community teacher.
I guess I'm the Panther OG.
No doubt, no doubt. Our brother.
All power to the people.
All power to the people. Our brother Zayid Muhammad, no doubt. And to my immediate right is my comrade, soldier, man, hardcore soldier, our Black Panther brother, brother Sharif Amenhotep.
For peace in the streets.
For real, man.
That's right.
I seen this brother rally, shut up.
Rhino, you gotta see him
in
ride.
the middle of the rain.
That's right.
I was with that brother, man.
That's right.
Pouring down rain,
That's right.
brother.
Turn it up,
shut
turn it up,
down,
turns it
no
up.
traffic at all, brother.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because why? Because he want to see our people do better.
That's
He want to see our
right.
people unite. He want to see our people
Undying
love
love
one.
for black
No doubt, absolutely. And of course, to my immediate left is our brother, man. Man,
Do
my
it, do
good
it,
friend,
do it
all right,
all.
classic hip hop artist
Go ahead.
from the Lords of the Underground. Our brother Do It All, doing great work in the city of Newark. All right, and ran, y'all.
That's
for-
right. City Council did.
For city council.
Made a good run.
So hip hop
Made a
is
good
definitely
run. He ain't
critical,
through.
y'all.
That's a young man.
No doubt. We're
That's
gonna
right.
start-
We
start-
growing
hey,
up.
hey,
Be on the lookout for Scarface.
Yeah.
Next in Houston.
Wow.
No doubt.
Yes,
Absolutely.
So,
He got to put his hat in the
wow.
game.
Yeah,
Got
he
right
he knows
on.
that Fifth Ward out there
Wow.
very well. So please
Yeah.
gotta look out for him.
And they need
support
some
him,
fresh
and
blood.
listen to him.
Yes.
Like the brother,
But
Haqq Muhammad said.
he said that
No doubt.
that is because
We
of
got-
you, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
we got
no.
it.
I was
said they
trying to
watch
be
you.
modest, but
That's right.
Yeah.
but all it takes is one person to spark that move.
Indeed.
You throw a little pebble in the water and it makes ripples. You know what I mean? And so when he said that, Boz said that I ran for council, and we came close. I don't look at it as we didn't get the seat, but I don't look at it as a loss.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm still out here doing the work every day
That's
right.
for my people because I still feel like I owe the people that voted for me anyway, and even the people that didn't vote for me because they still live in this city and we still have issues. So whether I'm in the seat or not, I'm still out here being a part of the whole and still doing the work.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? So it's not really about the seat. It's just about doing the work for the people in the city, man. And that's what we out here to do. And this is what partner with people that, you know, you can't be the smartest person at the table. You know, because if you're the smartest person at the table, then you're at the wrong table. Nobody can tell you anything.
That's right.
On a
You know
table
what I
full
mean?
of smart people united.
Right.
Right.
So we're partnering with different people like Kings Stop Killing Kings and other great organizations that who are on the ground already in this city, you know, like the Newark Anti-Violence Coalition and the Hub and
Newark Community Street Team.
Yes.
Newark Community Street Team.
Street
It's
Academy.
just so Street Academy.
Right on.
There's so many great people out there doing a lot of great work, and to them, I just want to say thank you. To all of the people out there doing the work who go unnoticed, go unheard, but they're out there grinding and hitting the pavement, I want to say thank you to you guys, and don't stop, don't give up, because you're being seen. You're being seen by the person that you help. If you effectively help one person, then you're being seen out there and you're being effective. So thank you, man.
No doubt. No, thank you, brother. Do it all for real, man. That's my brother right there. Again, y'all.
always right.
We went to Newark
Y'all
Tech
got
High
no choice.
School.
Y'all-
No doubt. And
Y'all
of
took
course-
15 years off of me in the last 15 minutes.
No doubt, no doubt. And of course, we have our very special guest, Brother Mysonne. Brother Mysonne, yo, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Yo, your mixtapes are hot in the streets, man. Yo, seriously, brother. I mean, you know.
And freestyle he did on one.
Yes,
It's
yes.
hot online,
No
too.
doubt, no
boy.
doubt.
My son, what you're doing, what Do It All is doing is imperative and very important.
Right on time.
The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has taught us that one rap song is worth more than 1,000 sermons, or more influential if it's the right rap song with the right content. And Brother Mysonne's content has been very revolutionary and very uplifting. And that's what we need more of. What Brother Do It All is doing. He had a song I heard last night
I
called
said his name in
At
there,
Risk.
too.
Again, very powerful, very influential. So we thank brothers like Mysonne who are not afraid
That's right,
to lace
that's right.
their lyrics with that impactful and very insightful content. So we thank you, brother. We really thank you. We appreciate
And mine, man, let's do it all, man. I definitely quoted you, man, the soul not for sale in one of the joints too, man. So definitely inspiration, man.
No doubt, no doubt.
That's right.
All right, all right.
And their music as a weapon.
That's right.
We have another very special guest in the studio right now. We got our sister, Councilwoman Donna Williams. All right, she's a councilwoman in the city of.
She
Orange.
couldn't resist
All
all
right.
this
Yeah,
handsome
no
male
doubt,
stuff
no doubt.
here, surrounding her with all this love.
But I'm here every week, and I can't. That's why I'm stepping up to Mike to say that I don't want it to be left unsaid. Happy Father's Day. This is a beautiful room. You have from the youngest to the wisest in the room, and I'm very appreciative. This is how I envisioned this show, that we highlight the beautiful men that are part of this program. So happy Father's Day. The brother on his phone, happy Father's Day. Head on down to Bradford and get y'all lime green suits and show out.
Oh, we get to throw some
Thank you.
purple and peach in there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing I want to say, man, is I want to give some props, man, and say thank you to Rhino, man, who keeps the
Right.
music.
Killing it.
You know,
Ride,
keeps it-
Rhino, ride.
You know, keeps the music flowing behind us, man.
You see
We
the
need that
gear he wearing. Just
soundtrack.
look, check out the gear he got on. Check out. Bashir got it.
No doubt, no
He
doubt.
repping the day.
We thank the mayor right now. He just came from his men's meeting down at City Hall. Again, he's teaching,
Yes.
you know, and giving guidance as always. So we thank him. We thank all of the brothers who are at City Hall right now participating in the North Mayor's men's meeting. So we appreciate you.
Right.
No doubt,
That's right.
no doubt. Brothers out, you gonna close out the show?
I'm gonna try and close it out this way. Look, I'm gonna try and give you a little revolutionary lens. Today is the anniversary of the birthday of the great Che Guevara, the baddest revolutionary to come out of Latin America. What Che showed us in Cuba is that we have to make the world we're trying to change on our way to changing it. And what you young men are doing in the streets right now are creating the infrastructure on how we're going to take our time back. Our time back for our community, for our people, right? So stand on those shows. Of course, that other ancestor's definitely in the room, and his name is Tupac Amaru Shakur, right? Who set all of y'all off on this conscious tip and was one of the boldest out here and one of the strongest out here and a cub of the Black Panther Party. So standing on those shoulders, we look forward to marching together to get this done and to bring that peace in our streets.
No doubt, absolutely, absolutely. Brother Minister, you had something to say?
No, I said it already. We just thank our mayor, Ras Baraka, the men's meeting he's been doing once a month. We thank all of the participants, those who are there right now. So we appreciate him, and we thank Brother Ed Riley. He's hiding in the back.
Yeah, big shout out.
Arch in charge.
That's a big bro right
Executive
there,
producer.
That's right.
Set
all this off for real.
And he got the testicular fortitude to do it.
That's right.
Again, because he's bringing up people who have content, you know, that is revolutionary. And we are not in the box of those who have traditionally, I would say, always shaped us. So we thank you, Brother Ed, for being fearless. We thank you for your courage.
We got to give him a round of applause. That's how we do it.
And we can't thank Ed without not thanking his queen, Sister Kim, who's right by his side.
She try to act like she don't see us.
Keep him on his toes. Ed is slipping. She right there to pick up the slack.
That's right.
So thank you, Sister Kim. We appreciate you.
No doubt, no doubt. Brother Sharif, great show. Closing remarks.
Yeah. So family, tomorrow, 3 p.m., we coming with a clear message to stop the violence, stop the killing, stop the shooting, peace in the streets. This is more than just a march and rally. This is a movement. We recognize and understand this is a protracted struggle. We know no one march and rally will change anything. It's when the people become 100% dissatisfied, we will bring about that 100% change.
Right on.
That's what we're looking for tomorrow, man.
That's right. Sound the drum.
3 p.m. sharp. Bring your family, bring everybody. Be down there. It's very important. A movement going on in the city of Newark and throughout this country.
No doubt, absolutely. That's what's up, brother. Do it all.
Man, I just want to say, man, just echo what everybody in the room is saying. It's imperative. It's not regular to see your brother die, man. Do not accept it as being regular.
Right.
Stop accepting this
That's what
violence
set us
to be
off.
regular.
That's
man.
right.
It is not regular to just kill our brothers, us killing each other. We have enough problems just being black in this world.
Yes.
You know, so please, let's stop killing each other. You know, we're killing geniuses.
That's right.
We're killing amazing people.
That's right.
People who just don't have the tools like some of the other people have. So let's stop killing them before we discover their greatness tomorrow. 1020 Broad Street, renamed Kenneth Gibson Boulevard, right?
His anniversary for winning his first election is June 16th.
Shout out
These
to
days
Kenneth
are right
Gibson
together.
family.
Right on.
So everybody, 1020 Kenneth Gibson Boulevard, Broad Street, next to Symphony Hall tomorrow, 3 p.m. Malcolm time.
Right on.
No doubt.
Right on.
Malcolm time, no doubt, no doubt. Brother Mysonne, he's still on the line, right? Brother Mysonne, I don't know if we lost him. We may have lost him. But you know, we were gonna ask him, to close out. And we're also gonna ask him the hip hop question, on our radio show. Right. And all of our segments.
I was trying to set it up with that.
I know you were, brother Zayid. We always ask our guests the hip hop question. Who's your favorite artist, hip hop artist or hip hop group? All right. But I think we lost Brother Mysonne, Brother Ed. I think we lost him for a minute. Yes, unfortunately. But we're gonna try. I guess we're gonna work on getting them back. Okay. All right.
But there's a call.
There's a call. Coach C.
There's
He
a-
wants to ask you guys a question.
Okay.
His name is Coach C.
Coach C. Coach C on the line?
No, not yet.
I'm sorry, Miss Kim. Miss Kim's got to bring him up on the line. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Kim. But in the meantime, again, this is the All Politics Local Radio Show. Again, the number one political hip hop radio show in America, y'all.
Coach C, you on?
We got a caller, Coach C. You on the line? You live on the All Politics Local Radio Show. What's good, brother?
Real quick question. Peace to everyone.
Peace.
Question for Brother Al-Haq and Sharif.
Yes,
At
sir.
this point in time, in destiny, in this hour, is it better to build strong children or do we repair broken men? That's the one question. And the second question, if Brother Sharif could just illuminate it a little bit, could you provide just a short, brief synopsis on Dr. Khalid Muhammad, how he would want us to use our creativity to bring love amongst our people so we can reduce the black on black, the violence that we're seeing. I was in the Bronx the other day on East 137th and 3rd Ave, and they have the same struggle over there. There is crime being reduced, but we're still dealing with the issue of armed robbery. Parents, pedestrians, and senior citizens still need to be cautious and be aware of their surroundings. Just wanted to get y'all perspective on that, and hope to see y'all. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thanks, Carl. I appreciate that. Brother Minister, Brother Sharif.
Well,
Yes, y'all.
I don't. For the first question, I don't think it has to be an either or.
Right.
And I don't really think it can be an either or. You understand? I think it's something that must be done, because if you don't repair those broken men, that they are going to tamper with those strong children. So you can't leave one without trying to affect the other. We have to do all that we can do to try to affect both. So I don't think it should be this or that, because we have a lesson that says, what is the duty of the civilized person? To teach the uncivilized people who are savage, civilization, righteousness, the knowledge of themselves, the science of everything in life, love, peace, and happiness. So it didn't give an age. You understand? Then it says, if a civilized person does not perform his duty, what must be done? If a civilized person does not perform his duty, which is teaching civilization to others, they must be punished with a severe punishment. So whenever you are given light, whenever you are given insight, then you ought to share it with the people. Is it an arduous task? Most certainly. We have another lesson. Why did Musa have a hard time to civilize the devil, 2000 BC? Because he was a savage. And a savage is a person who has lost the knowledge of himself and who is living a beast life. So that's our people across the board. We know ignorance is ubiquitous. It's all over. So I don't think it should be this or that. We have to repair both and help both, because if you don't, one is going to affect the other.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Appreciate that, brother. Minister, Brother Sharif?
Yes, sir. Peace, family. Thanks, brother. That was a wonderful question you raised. I think it was raised by the great Frederick Douglass, that it said it's easy, to teach the youth in a sense than to repair broken men. But as like Reggie back over what Brother Haqq saying, and has been a student of the late great Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, who teach us that the worst crime ever committed against our people is to rob us completely of a knowledge of self. So whether we're old or young, a knowledge of self will better ourselves, will brings us, into the beings of our true beings and our true nature of who we really are. So, we believe at the foundation of it, we teach the young as well as the old a knowledge of self. If we have a knowledge of self, we can better ourselves and we can get ourselves out of this condition. And he also teach us, no matter what, to have an undying love for our people. That we must not, have an undying love. We can never, separate the youth, from the older. Dr. Khalid also teach us. He says that, the youth are the warriors. We say youth for war and the elders for wisdom.
That's right.
For wisdom to teach the young. On the goal. So we can never, get into a Willie Lynch thing where we put the old versus the young. They also teach us, as a duty of a Panther, is that we're militant, engaged in the war, and the battle is for the hearts and minds of our people.
That's
all our people.
That's right. So
teach. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
Fighting for our elders, fighting for our people, period. Old, young, crippled, it doesn't matter. We're fighting on behalf of our people, and I believe that, if Dr. Khalid, was alive today, he'll be in these streets fighting with us.
Absolutely. Go ahead, brother. Absolutely.
Say that, as the messenger said, our unity, and like Malcolm and Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught him, that he said our unity alone is like an atomic bomb.
That's right.
And he said our unity can solve 90% of our problems. Something we haven't figured out to do yet. We talk about everything else except unity, and
that's why they make it so difficult.
We downplay
That's
it. That's all you got to do first, black man, is just come together. Everything else will work itself out.
It's a vicious cycle. Those men are broken. Therefore, their children don't have strong men to look up to, because they're broken, and those whom they seen were broken, and those whom they seen was broken. So it's a repetitive and a vicious cycle. But today we believe that God has come, the knowledge is present, and that cycle can be broken. But we have to want to break it. So there's a scripture in the book of Hosea, the 4th chapter, the 6th verse, which says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Then it continues, it says, because they have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So prepare slaughter for the children for the iniquities of their father. So this is not 1910. This is not 1819. We have the knowledge. So the ignorance that we are seeing being perpetuated today is willful ignorance. Because the knowledge is here, but we are willfully neglecting our duty in trying to acquire it. So they say that ignorance is bliss. So all that we desire, we can have it. We have the talent. You understand? We have the skill, according to a report I read, there's over 4.6 million black people with bachelor degrees. So we have the knowledge, but what we don't have is the unity. As our brother said, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, unity would solve 95% of our problems. So we have the skill, we have the know-how, we have the think tank, but we have become a nation of individuals. So we have to begin to look at the collective and not the self. Because what will it profit a man and gain a whole world and lose his soul in the process? To put it in layman's terms, Negroes got to stop being stingy.
That's what's up.
Negroes got to start sharing.
That's what I'm talking about.
Negroes and she-grows.
No doubt. Thank you, brother
Every
minister.
Negro there is she-grow.
No doubt. Thank you, brother minister. Thank you. Thank you, brother Shreve. Thank you, brother Dewey. Thank you, all the brothers. Thank you,
Thank you, brother.
Good segment.
Thank you.
All right.
Loaded night. Loaded
We
night.
got some more questions, man.
I know, brother.
Loaded night. We got it next week.
Questions,
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna get into it, brother minister.
Chase us,
Got it.
brother.
That's right.
Chase us.
That's right.
We got in this segment. We cutting into DJ Rhino's mix.
Sorry, brother Ryan.
You know? But again, I want to thank you, brothers. And I want to thank all the organizers, especially want to thank brother. We want to thank brother Mysonne, you know, for pulling brothers and sisters, helping to pull brother Mayor Raz Baraka, pulling everyone together to stop the violence in our community. No doubt, absolutely. Now, since we lost brother Mysonne, you know, we got brother Do It All here and DJ Rhino. You know, we need you to play a classic joint, man, from.
Yeah,
You know,
come on, man.
from Lords of the
I need some
Underground.
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Right, you know, Chief Rocker.
That's right.
Y'all let me hear that cheap rocker,
No
man.
doubt,
I
absolutely.
need that.
You got me, DJ Rhino.
That's what's up. Put it on our page tonight.
No doubt,
Yo, but we
absolutely.
need Do to do it though.
Yeah, that was a life changer right there.
I need that. I need that number one cheap rocker. I need that.
I remember being a youngster incarcerated. You know, we all in jail. We from Newark. When he said "Laws of the Underground," from Newark, we was souped up.
I swear, man, we had so many people hitting us from man. I think I was around every weekend to visit
Wow, that's dope. That's dope.
But we need to rock it out
Yeah.
with Do, man.
No
We need
doubt,
to
no
all
doubt,
play
absolutely.
That's my
You didn't
joint.
hear our executive producer, the creator of the All Politics on
Big
Radio
Bro.
Show, Big Bro, big brother.
The
Ed
general
said-
of this house.
He want right, no doubt. He want to do it all to rock it out live, right, brother?
Let me see how
what it is.
Let me see
Is
how
that what
Rhino
it
can
is?
go to my verse though. Let me see if he can go to my verse on Chief
Wow.
Rocker.
Okay.
Yo, that's my
And then
Wow, that's dope.
let's
That's
get
dope.
the people amped to come out
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna let do
10:20.
Let's do it all.
Broad Street tomorrow.
That's
Let's do it all
3
close out.
p.m.
Yes,
man.
sir.
You think you're the chief rocker on your block? Then let's get it in control, man.
Oh man. That's
You know
a
what I
classic.
mean? Take it to my verse,
I'm
Rhino.
gonna sip my lip for some of this.
Let's get those real chief rockers to come out there and represent for our community, our block, man.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
If y'all the Lord Chief Rockers number ones, yeah. Let's go right now. Chocolate, the funk. Woo, and it's smelling up the hip hop. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, mixed a little with this. And now I gotta rap. I'm the chief rocker, so I guess I am in charge. I freak it with the twist, so they booming in the cars. I'm the one with the flow and the grip like G.I. Joe. I snatch, I grab, and then I grab the dope. See, if I was an Indian, I'd still be the chief. The only other difference. With the hip, the hop to the hibbity hip hop. Oh no, I don't wanna go pop. I got too much soul, rhythm and blues, R&B. You see, all that's cool, but hip hop and rap, yeah, that's where my heart's at. Even back when I used to break on a box, backspin for backspin. Even while I'm rapping, before I had a record, I always kept on clapping, freestyling on the block. Now my chief rock, I always entertain by digging in my crops, my brain. So if it's gonna rain, let it rain. I spook it with the hit, make it jump like House of Pain. Boogaloo, boogaloo. Shake and jump, and remember, Nook NJ won't front. Yeah. Hey man, tomorrow, 10:20, Kenneth Gibson Boulevard, Broad Street, Terrence Ballroom, right next to Symphony Hall. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Grab your family members, bring them down. 3 p.m. Malcolm time. We're going to rally. We're going to discuss solutions. We're going to talk about it. We're going to hear family members. We're going to hear our mayor, Mysonne. Kings, stop killing kings.
That's right.
Say that to your sons when they walk in the house.
right.
I don't care if they've never committed a murder. Just say it to them. Kings, stop
Right.
killing kings.
right.
Go ahead.
If you have a friend, I don't care if they've never picked up a gun, tell them, kings, stop killing kings.